Xanımlar və cənablar, hörmətli nazirlər və səfirlər, sabahınız xeyir və bu tədbirə, bu mühüm tədbirə xoş gəlmisiniz. Thank you very much indeed for inviting me here today to speak today. I'd say first of all, someone has very kindly left their speech for me to read out, but maybe I'll use my own words if I may. This is a very timely event. I mean timely obviously because it's Mine Awareness Day on the 4th of April, but also I think timely because 1.5 years after the conflict ended, it's a good chance to look back at what you've achieved and look forward at what's still to come and what the opportunities still are. I mean, we in the United Kingdom, we understand the importance of returning to the recovered territories for the Azerbaijani people, their desire to go back, their desire to visit, their desire to return to the homes that they had to leave almost 30 years ago. We understand that emotion, but we also know that it has to happen safely. And that's why we in the United Kingdom were very quick to offer support for both humanitarian reasons, i.e. to save lives, stop people dying. We've seen that happen already. People return to the territories illegally and get killed. So for humanitarian reasons, it's important to offer that support. And also for human reasons, just as I say, understanding the emotions that people have and the desire to return back to their homes. So we funded, first of all, we funded UNICEF and ANIMA to conduct mine awareness training and also the billboards that I think a lot of you would have seen in Agdam, all the billboards beside the roads warning people not to stray off the roads. We also provide training through our Ministry of Defence, and we have provided funding to the UNDP and ANIMA, indeed in the process setting up that global fund which Mr. Hajiev mentioned, to provide technical support to ANIMA. And there are in the room today, speaking today in the panels, a number of British experts here. And in addition to that, there are also British companies involved, and I think you would have seen some of them yesterday at Agdam, the dogs and the drones are being operated by British companies, as well as training and direct demining. So we're proud, in Britain we're very proud that we're able to play this role to help the people of this country, giving people the hope that they can return, an opportunity perhaps to heal those emotional wounds from the last 30 years, and also we hope to promote reconciliation between the people of the region. And also, very importantly, from our perspective, to support the role of the United Nations, of UNDP and UNICEF here in Azerbaijan and in the recovered territories as well. Now, I myself have been to the recovered territories on a number of occasions, and I've seen the billboards, I've seen the drones, I've seen the demining, I've seen the training going on, and I've also seen the pace of construction that's been happening, and it's incredibly impressive to Fasuli Airport and how quickly the site was cleared and the airport has been built, the road and the railway that's been built around Jibrail and along the Araz River Valley, the construction taking place in Agdam, and of course the road up to Shusha itself. Very impressive, and I'm very impressed as well at the way that ANIMA have risen to the huge challenge that you've suddenly faced in the last year and a half. So congratulations to Vuga Mualim and Samir and all the other members of ANIMA in taking on this Herculean, this huge task to help your country. And we've seen progress not only on the ground, of course, but in the way that the whole process operates, the coordination, the development of national standards, now looking at things like non-technical surveys, and think about the environmental impact of demining. And just again to applaud all of those who are involved in this historic process. Now, as I mentioned, as well as looking back at what's been achieved so far, it's important to look forward. And because of the conflict, we know there's a new line of contact, there's a new international border with Armenia, and this is the opportunity to do things differently. And I'll just echo the comments made by my colleague from the European Union. Don't lay mines on these new borders. You've seen the human cost of these mines. Let's make sure that doesn't happen again. Look at the Ottawa Convention, the Convention on Cluster Munitions as well, and the other sort of inelegantly entitled Convention on Certain Conventional Weapons. I mean, all of these, I think, is really important now to the opportunity to show leadership in the world, so not just deal with the devastating impact of mines upon the population, but also think ahead and look ahead, and how can Azerbaijan show leadership, political leadership in the region and in the world. Something else that we in Britain have taken leadership on here is the Women, Peace and Security agenda. And I'm very pleased again that Anima are looking at how to build a gender element into the whole demining process, and how to make the most of all talents in this country, how to empower people to take care and take control of their own environment, and how to show that women can play a role even in very hard-edged security issues. So just in conclusion, just to say again how pleased and proud we are in the United Kingdom to be supporting this process. Thank you very much for your time today, and I really wish everybody the best of discussing these really important and crucial issues for the future of the people of this country and the future of this country and the region. Thank you very much.